Hello everyone and welcome back to another speed paint, this time around of Giyu Tomioka from Demon Slayer. You'll see a different kind of speed paint today since you don't really see a lot of the sketching process in previous videos. Also, quick disclaimer, this speed paint was recorded before my skill regression happened, so just keep that in mind. I don't draw like this anymore. I'm gonna try to build myself back up to draw like that and get my anatomy where it needs to be. Today we're going to talk about fan art, Demon Slayer, and also my current relationship with art. Let's start with the fan art that I'm making. So, like I said, this is Giyu, and to be quite honest, he really was the only one I was interested in when I was watching Demon Slayer or Kimetsu no Yaiba. I'm kind of disappointed that he doesn't get a lot of spotlight, and to be honest, I don't really care enough to go read the manga. I dropped the anime right at the end of the Red District arc, and I don't think I will pick it up ever again. So don't come at me, I don't really care about this anime anymore. I really like the way that the illustration came out since I wanted it to have a very much Zen aesthetic. I also took inspiration from Muramasa the Demon Blade, a very old Wii game that I hope I can stream sometime in the future on my Twitch channel for the rendering process of this illustration. For those who are very keen, you will notice that there's a little butterfly in the background, and I added a little Easter egg reference with the butterfly, so if you know, you know. I'm kind of sad, like I said, that Giyu doesn't get a lot of screen time in canon content compared to fan content. I really only get to see nowadays more of shitposting involving his character along with the rest of the Hashira and some other people, which I think is very like out of character for him. So yeah, that's kind of also why I'm like very turned off about it as well. And also like it's not really fun being in fandom spaces anymore, given that like they're not really making it fun for me to exist and interact with other fans. So I'm just kind of just staying away from fan content and fan spaces in general. Overall, I want to also make more illustrations like this with characters that I find interesting or that I just naturally enjoy more. I want to publicly give myself props because I'm really satisfied with the end result of the piece that I ended up drawing. Like, my anatomy game was really on point when I was sketching this illustration out, as well as just like having a lot of fun making something that I really enjoyed drafting, sketching, and also getting the lighting where I needed it to be. Apparently, also, my Ikemen game is so strong that one of my friends had to do a double take and question his orientation for like 20 seconds. So I really said, we're gonna be making Ikemen happen, and I did that. I will mention that Clip Studio Paint has been so helpful with the digital mannequins that you saw earlier that the app has access to. I also have like the little figmas of Bodycham and Bodykun, which are just posable mannequins that you can use, and they come with different props and different hands and poses to take reference pictures. But the ones in Clip Studio are really helpful, especially since I was really struggling to get the perspective on the arm closest to us, as well as like scaling things out and also having the perspective and like the camera moving it so I can get the actual pose that I want. I think I want to continue pursuing making more character illustrations like this and get my Ikemen to look really cool and make some more of my friends weak just seeing the skills that I can, produce. Now, I know that some characters lend themselves more to the cool, edgy, bad boy kind of vibe than others, so I will probably lean more to that kind of style in the upcoming months. As I build back up my skills to draw men, since I feel I naturally have an easier time drawing men compared to women. I also want to lean into drawing fan art of anime that I'm enjoying, especially with the legacy content that I was mentioning in past videos, which brings me to the next point I wanted to make for this video. What my current relationship with anime is at the moment. Whew. I guess you can sort of like hear it in my voice too. Right now, I'm not having a good time consuming media due to my mental health and also past experiences / trauma. I have dropped a lot of anime in the last 2 years simply because a lot of things that I used to enjoy are now linked with really painful memories and people that I'm in no longer talking terms with. So it's been really difficult to find new things to enjoy watching that don't really trigger memories or bad episodes for me. So I'm trying to take care of myself in that sense. I also want to give a big shout out to my friend Rhea. You can find her somewhere around here. We'll put a little card. Because it was with her that we came up with the epiphany of engaging with legacy content. Oddly enough, I've also noticed that lately we've been getting a lot of reboots with Rumiko's Looming, and also recently Ranma 1.5 got its reboot, as well as Kenshin or Rurouni Kenshin having its reboot run anime for its anniversary. Also other things too, which gets me a bit excited to see because new people are able to get into the stuff, into the story, and just experience it for themselves. It's definitely an opportunity for me to rebuild my relationship with anime as well, because growing up I used to watch a lot of anime. And truth be told, like I said, fandom spaces have not been really kind to me, so I do feel a little bit scared to engage in fandom spaces, but I still definitely want to get back into drawing fan art too. I feel like there's something worth for me to explore, especially with the dark and edgy imagery right now at this current point in time with my art journey. There's a lot of feelings that I feel like I need to like get out on paper through fan art. And I know that some characters lean themselves a little bit more to that sort of vibe, so just be prepared that that might be what's coming in the upcoming months in 2025 as I get still things back up to where they need to be. And I also know, of course, that won't be everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay knowing that. I just really want to have fun drawing again and continue to grow as artists. So again, expect some ikemen to pop up in the next couple of months, as well as gritty drawings that, depending on how they turn out, I might turn them into prints to sell them in the future for the art shop that I want to build. I definitely want to be more serious about sharing my art and connecting with my audience, and to be able to have this chat with all of you. Again, depending on how it goes, I might just use Ko-fi as the art shop front face for future sales, but we will see. I'm still unsure as to how everything will pan out. As well as I'm also rediscovering some things that I used to enjoy when I was a child, so there might be a lot of things coming up as I start to hash out studies and just kind of enjoying the way that I used to consume media before I discovered the internet and made friends over the internet and lost friends over the internet and all this other good stuff. So yeah. Also, a quick note, I did not mention this earlier in the video, but I really enjoyed the way that I did the lighting and how I render some of the stuff, and it was definitely a lot of like blending modes and trying to figure out the pressure on the pen. And again, I just kind of want to like get back at drawing men because men are fun in some senses. But yeah, that's sort of like where this Speedpaint came from. Again, this was a thing that I drew for somebody, and they used it for whatever means that they needed to. I do want to like continue going into that direction of getting things to be more of that Zen Japanese Asian kind of aesthetic, as well as just drawing really cool looking character in environments. So I'm definitely going to try to push myself in that sense of getting illustrations done and just get that really cool bad water vibe. So you'll probably also see me do studies of things that I honestly think are really cool and really attractive. So I might be outing myself, but also disclaimer, I'm not trying to. So just be kind to me, be mindful, and also just kind of just try to think about where I'm coming from with things. So yeah, that's sort of where this Speedpaint came from. I do think I will do some artist studies, and the first person that I'm thinking of really like getting down into the nitty gritty like splash page artist studies will probably be Tite Kubo, because his drip game is really good and all the characters look really cool and really put together, so I think that's really nice. As well as also trying to be mindful of like what characters I choose to draw fan art of, because again, like I said, some characters lean more into more giving that kind of bad vibe that I want. Also, as well, just I know that there's going to be some choices that might be rubbing people off the wrong way, and again, I don't mean to do that. I just think I want to explore that in a safe way, which is like fan art instead of like getting stuff ready to go, you know. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this kind of video, let me know in the comments below or what you thought was of the anime or some gripes or stuff, so I can just get caught up with things. But yeah, this is the Speedpaint that I have for you guys. If you made it this far, thank you very much for your time and for spending some of your day with me. I want to thank my patrons for being there for me since day one and in believing in my art and my skills. If you want to join them, you're more than welcome to check out my Patreon. My patrons get access to all the videos that I make in advance as soon as they are done and uploaded to the Patreon, as well as getting some extra perks of seeing some behind the scenes exclusive content and a patron exclusive discount code for my commissions, as well as like the future art shop once I get that set up. And if that's not something that you're able to do or you're not comfortable with that, you're more than welcome to support me via leaving a like, commenting, or following my social media accounts and interacting with me. I swear I do not bite. I definitely excited when people like interact with my stuff, because that means that I'm doing a good job and I am making my dream come true of being an artist on YouTube, trying her luck and making a living off her art. This has been Diana. I'm exhausted. I'm a little sick too. But I hope that you guys are okay wherever you guys are. I hope you guys take care of yourselves, and I definitely will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a good one.